All right, guys, you know the drill. We are on to football break 4186. That one is a random divisions football, 3 boxes of the 2022 Zenith Mega. This is a chunk of a break, so let's get these divisions randomized. We've got the divisions on the left, and then Nick and Brian, you are on the right. It is a 10 for the divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 9 and 10. That's the order for the divisions. Let's see where you guys land. It's an 11. It's making us work for football. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, let me put this over and then print it off. You know the drill. This isn't your first rodeo. All right, that's over there. Get this over here. I will be right back. Let me print this off and I will read it in a more clear, precise manner for you. It's super quiet. All right, let me move my handy dandy keyboard. Let's get this show on the road. We have the AFC West, the NFC West, the NFC South, the AFC North, and the AFC East is Nicholas. The NFC East and the NFC North is Brian, and the AFC South is Nick. Guys, here we go. 5 packs of Zenith. That did not even... There we go. 5 packs of Zenith, 1 pack of Illusions, and 5 assorted Panini. 3 assorted. Assorted. Why is that a weird word? Panini cards. Look at how they boxed that. I can't stand how they boxed it. Alright, there's that. There's your Illusions. There's that. And here's our 3 random cards. Let's start with our 3 random cards because they threw them in a sleeve, guys. We have Dylan Cantrell, Taquan Lewis, and Tanner Lee. Those are all rookie cards. They will all get sleeved. Move these here. Here is our extremely large Illusions Fat Pack. We have Derek Carr, Justin Fields, Alvin Kamara, Javonte Williams, TJ Watt, Trayvon Walker, Kyler Murray, Joe Mixon, Breece Hall. We have not numbered Trevor Lawrence, Cooper Kupp, Christian McCaffrey. I'm just going to flip them. We've got Chris Olave, and there we go. Leonard Fournette, Keenan Allen, Mark Andrews, George Pickens, Dak Prescott, AJ Brown, and Alec Pierce. That is your Illusions Fat Pack. Here we go. Zenith. 30 cards per pack. We've got 5 of these. We've got Justin Fields, Deebo Samuel, Matt Ryan, Corey Davis, DJ Moore, Mark Andrews, Justin Jefferson, Matt Jordan, Kyle Pitts, Terry McLaurin, Isaiah Likely, Red Zone, Kenneth Walker III, Ryan Tannehill, Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers, Derrick Henry, Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson, Geno Smith, Trevor Lawrence, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Thomas, Joe Burrow, Austin Eckler, Rookie Wave, Jalen Tolbert, Hussein Haskin, Jahan Dotson, Christian Harris, Tyron Davis-Price, and Snoop Connor. That is your first Zenith. Let's go on to the second pack of Zenith here. Chris Godwin, Deshaun Watson, Marquise Brown, Preston Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jeffrey Simmons, Dallas Goedert, Cortland Sutton, Mitchell Trubisky, Cooper Kupp, Red Zone, Zion Johnson, David Bell, Leonard Williams, Z Stars, Myles Garrett, Numbers, Derek Carr, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Dawson Knox, Ryan Tannehill, Leonard Williams, Robert Quinn, DK Metcalf, Jonathan Taylor, Micah Parsons, Alvin Kamara, Justin Tucker. We've got Damian Pierce, Kahil Shakir, Josh Pascal, Aiden Hutchinson, and Nick Benito. That is pack number 2 of Zenith. There are 6 boxes of this in the break, guys. We're going to be here a minute. Damian Harris, I'm going to go through these base pretty quick. Lamar Jackson, Derek Carr, Justin Fields, Matt Ryan, Deebo Samuel, Corey Davis, DJ Moore, Mark Andrews. Red Zones, we've got Jalen Petrie, Kyler Gordon, Robert Quinn. We've got Class President, that's Champ Bailey. Rookie Wave, Chris Olave, Justin Herbert, DeAndre Swift, Stephon Diggs, Travis Etienne, Devontae Adams, David Montgomery, Nick Bosa, Michael Pittman Jr., Dak Prescott, Jameson Williamson, Brian Robinson Jr., Mr. George K., Chris Olave, Leo Schnell, and Trayvon Walker. If you're just joining us, is 4186, guys. Chris Godwin, Deshaun Watson, Marquise Brown, Preston Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jeffrey Simmons, Dallas Goedert, Cortland Sutton, Mitchell Trubetsky, Cooper Kupp, Red Zones. We've got Drake Jackson, Treylon Burks, Josh Allen. We've got Z-Team, Deshaun Watson. Then Thunder Lightning, Trayvon Walker, Trevor Lawrence, CeeDee Lamb, Joe Burrow, Michael Thomas, Austin Eckler, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Dawson Knox, Ryan Tannehill, Leonard Williams, Robert Quinn, DK Metcalf, Quay Walker, Alec Pierce, Tyler Algier, and Romeo Doubs with an upside down Fedarian Mathis. Last one of box 1. Ooh, that pack said nope. You're going to get a lot of cards in this, guys. Amari Cooper is going to get to the point where we're just going to push through the base and we'll show the sleeved here. Kyren Williams, Kyle Hamilton, Derek Carr, Trevor Lawrence, Chris Olave. We've got our base again. An upside down Geno Smith. Look at that. No Huddle, Tyrell Bernard. Not numbered. Pierre Alam, Malik Willis, Nakobe Dean, Christian Watson, and Hussein Haskins. All right, that is box 1. And just from the base pile alone, you're going to get a good stack of cards and a good stack of sleeved cards as well. I don't know what that is. It was driving me crazy. That's just box 1, guys. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. Right. Everything came out. There it is. Start with our sleeves. We have Julian Edelman, Bobby Wagner, and Ezekiel Elliott. We'll sleeve those. Get our Illusions Fat Pack. I can't open it that way for some reason. We have Travis Etienne, Jahan Dotson, Josh Jacobs, David Montgomery, Michael Thomas, Aiden Hutchinson, DK Metcalf, Patrick Mahomes, James Conner, Tua, Shining Stars, Devontae Adams, Ezekiel Elliott, Najee Harris, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, Christian McCaffrey, Chris Olave, Leonard Fournette, and then Keenan Allen. All right, guys, on to the Zenith. All right, we've got all those base up at the front. Into Chris Godwin, Deshaun Watson. Here we go. Sleeve. Sky Moore, Kyren Williams, Derek Carr, Tyreek Hill, Jonathan Taylor, Leonard Fournette, and then here we go. Christian Kirk, Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Lewis Klein, Derek Stingley Jr., Kenny Pickett, and Jahan Dotson. All right, we've got all your base into red zone. Cameron Thomas, Drake London, Corey Davis, Z Team, Justin Herbert, Rookie Wave, Trayvon Walker, Devontae Adam and more base. We've got rookies, Mike Woods, Drake Jackson, Treylon Burks, Sam Williams, and Jeremy Ruckert. We've got our base. We've got Hussein Reddick, Bo Melton, Jamar Chase, Z Teams, Trevor Lawrence, Thunder and Lightning, Breece Hall, and Garrett Wilson. More base. Got some upside down base here. Into Eric Ukazama, Sam Howell, Kawhi Walker, Alec Pierce, Tyler Algier, and Romeo Doubs. Base cards into Devontae Wyatt, James Cook, Michael Williams. Look at that, Patrick Mahomes. Nice revolution. Cooper Kupp. Base cards. Upside down base cards. And rookies, Fedarian Mathis, John Mechie III, Tyler Smith, Jalen Tolbert, and Daxton Hill. Last pack coming up. We are on box 2 guy. Base cards. We've got Trevor Penning, Bailey Zappi, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, CD Lamb. More base into Andrew Booth, Desmond Ritter, Channing Tittle, Wandale Robinson, and Rashad White. That is box 2, guys. I'm gonna have to grab a sorting bin just to keep everything in check. This is box 3. This is our halfway point, and it is really crammed in there. There we go. That box is empty. Box 3. We have Landon Collins, Devontae Booker, and Jordy Nelson. All right, Illusions Fat Pack. We have Kyler Murray, Joe Mixon, Breece Hall, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Deebo Samuel, Travis Kelce, Kyle Pitts, Kirk Cousins, Ahmad Sauce Gardner. Shining Stars, we've got Sky Moore, AJ Brown, Alec Pierce, Ryan Tannehill, Treylon Burks, James Cook, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Austin Eckler, Lamar Jackson, and Justin Jefferson. All right. Get our Zenith going. Again, base. We've got David. Next up, our first numbered card. I'll go ahead and sleeve and top load this one. This is Geno Smith. This is 72 out of 100 for the Seahawks. That would be Mr. Nick. Sleeved card out of this break. Sleeved and top loaded. Lamar Jackson. Sorry, guys. We have Aaron Rodgers. Thunder and Lightning, Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs. Base cards into Pierre Strong Jr., Kyle Phillips, Logan Hall, Breece Hall, and Brian Ashawn II. All right, base cards again. We've got Zamir White, Greg Dolick, upside down Matt Ryan. I can't stand upside down cards. Ray Lewis, We've got Garrett Wilson and more base. Chris Olave, Leo Chanel, Trayvon Walker, Tristan Ebner, and Eric Ukazama. That is my favorite last name out of all the football players is Ukazama. Base. Velus Jones Jr., Brian Cook. We have 15 out of 100. Trey McBride. This is our first box where there's been numbers. This is Cardinals. Cardinals is Nick again. Congrats, Nick. Trevor Lawrence. Jahan Dotson. We've got base. And then Jalen Warren. Kahil Shakir. Josh Paschal. Aiden Hutchinson. Nick Benito. And Brian Robinson Jr. Yes, Danny, it has been about a month. We've been busy with life. We'll just put it that way. We have been very busy with life. All right. We have here Alam, Malik Willis, DJ Moore. We are still extremely busy, which I apologize. I did not see that this break had closed, or I would have jumped on here. It would have been super late, but I could have done it, so I apologize that I did not see this break close, guys, or else this would have ran. And then last night, I did not get back in time to run this break, these two breaks that closed as well, so we are making up for lost time. Nope, you're good. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. It's been hard to get boxes in like we usually do as well, so it has just been a slow start to our year. Eric Ukazama, Mike Woods, Drake Jackson, Treylon Burks, and Sam Williams. I have such a high tower of cards, guys. Let me grab a sorting bin. I'm going to move these into a sorting bin now, because we are officially halfway through, and I'm pretty sure I could fill up this entire bin. And I think it's going to be a 2-bin break. It is going to be a 2-bin break for sure. All right, we're going to leave that bin right there, guys. It's not going to move. Your cards are staying on the table and staying on screen. We are on to box 4, guys. We are on to box 4. Halfway through, and we've already filled up an entire bin. Box is empty. There is that pack of cards. All right, we have Marquise Godwin, Julius Peppers, and Barry Sanders. I'm gonna just bust out one of these packs first here. All your base. We're just going to add them to our bin. Danny Gray, Jelani Woods, Daniel Jones. We've got DeAndre Hopkins, Josh Allen. All more base adding there. And more that was upside down. Stephon Diggs, Kyler Gordon, Sam Howell, Quay Walker, Alec Pierce, and Tyler Algier. That pack doesn't want to open. That is the plan. That is the plan, Danny. We've got George Pickens. I just added all of those base to that pile. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Jerome Ford, Javonte Williams, Jonathan Taylor, Tom Brady. More base. More base. Arnold Bickety, Jalen Warren, Danny Gray, Jelani Woods, and Marcus Jones. Those are sleeve cards. Yeah, we're going to need 2 bins for this. Base cards. We have Cameron Thomas, Drake London, Jalen Hurts, Joe Mixon. Joe Montana, that one's a 49ers card. Base cards. Alec Pierce, Tyler Algier, Romeo Doubs. the Darian Mathis, and John Mechie the third. This one doesn't want to open for me. There we go. Base. Into Chad Muma, George Pickens, Russell Wilson, Rob Gronkowski, Treylon Burks, Amon-Ra St. Brown, starting off with the second round of bases. Tyler Smith, Jalen Tolbert, Daxton Hill, Andrew Booth Jr., and Desmond Ritter. All right. We're going to finish with the Illusions pack in this box. Base, Jerome Ford, Trey McBride, Geno Smith, Kyle Pitts. We have Deebo Samuel, Jimmy G. Base cards, Jalen Tolbert, Channing Tittle, Wan'Dale Robinson, Rashad White, Cavante Turpin, and Jordan Davis. All right. Last pack for box 4. Illusions. Juju Smith, Cordell Patterson, Tyreek Hill, T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, Darnell Mooney, Daniel Jones, Chris Olave, Russell Wilson, Kenneth Walker III, Josh Allen, Mac Jones, Ezekiel Elliott, Najee Harris, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, and Christian McCaffrey. All right, we need to get another sorting bin. Guys, this is a first. We've got 2 sorting bins on the table now. 2 sorting bins. Box 4. 2 sorting bins, and we are on to box number 4. I'm going to move some of these base cards to this other bin, or else it's going to get too wild and out of control. Box is empty. We have Adam Thielen, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Alex Smith. All right, here we go. Base cards. Into Romeo Doubs, the Darian Mathis, Zach Wilson, Ed Reed, Desmond Ritter. Base cards. Pierre Strong Jr., Kyle Phillips, Logan Hall, Breece Hall, and Brian Asam II. We have base. John Mechie III, Tyler Smith, Amari Cooper, Zach Wilson, Chris Olave, Von Miller, and some more base. Mod Sauce Gardner, Lewis Sine, Derek Stingley Jr., Kenny Pickett, and Jahan Dotson. We're going to go into this fat pack of Illusions. Give us a little break. We have Joe Burrow, DeAndre Swift, Trey Lance, Juju Smith, Cordell Patterson, Tyreek Hill, T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Terry McLaurin, Patrick Mahomes, Shining Stars, Ezekiel Elliott, Najee Harris, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, Christian McCaffrey, Chris Olave, Leonard Fournette, Keenan Allen, and Mark Andrews. Let's move these to the second sorting bin here. Base. Jalen Tolbert, Daxton Hill, J.J. Watt, Cooper Kupp, Aiden Hutchinson, some more base, into Christian Harris, Tyron Davis Price, Snoop Connor, and Damian Pierce, Kihil Shakir. We've got Jahan Dotson. Oh, sleeve cards wanted to jump. Christian Harris, Baker Mayfield, Justin Herbert, Terry McBride. More base cards. Into Zamir White, Greg Dulcich, Cameron Thomas, Drake London, and Chad Muma. One more pack for box 5, guys. All right. We have Mr. George K, Chris Olave, Matt Ryan, Tony Gonzalez, Joe Mixon, more base cards, and Sam Howell, Quay Walker, Alec Pierce, Tyler Algier, Romeo Dubs. All right. Last box for break 4186. Last box for 4186. Box is empty. Our 3 cards are Doug Baldwin, Drew Bledsoe, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Base cards. There we go. Into Jameson Williams, David O, Jalen Ramsey, another Justin Herbert. Lots of these tonight. Justin Jefferson. Base cards. Base cards. I will update the PSA submissions tomorrow for you, Brad. I apologize. We were having issues with emails and stuff, and it's fixed. Things just weren't notifying us, but we will get everything sorted out tomorrow, guys. Like I said earlier, life has kind of been super busy, so we are playing catch up, and we are trying to get everything going again here. Ryan Tannehill, Ben Roethlisberger, Christian Watson. We've got base again. Zion Johnson, David Bell, Jalen Petrie, Kyler Gordon, and Sam Howell. This pack is super crinkled up at the top. There we go. Base cards. We've got Jeremy Ruckert, Kayvon Thibodeaux, Najee Harris. More base. Into Greg Dulcich, Cameron Thomas, Drake London, Chad Muma, and George Pickens. All right. Let's break it up and get an Illusions in here. James Conner, Tua, Kenny Pickett, Trevor Lawrence, Carson Wentz, Derek Carr, Justin Fields, Alvin Kamara. We have Dalvin Cook, Deebo Samuel, Aaron Donald, DJ Moore, Jameson Winston, Russell Wilson, Josh Allen, Kenneth Walker, Mac Jones, Ezekiel Elliott, Najee Harris, and Jonathan Taylor. Move these over into sorting bin number 2. 2 more packs, guys. 2 more packs. Base cards. David Bell, Jalen Petrie, Von Miller, Justin Jefferson, Kyle Hamilton. Base cards again. Into Mike Woods, Drake London, Treylon Burks, Sam Williams, and Jeremy Ruckert. Last pack. Last pack for 4186. Base cards. Take Tyquan Thornton, Tyler Batty, Jamar Chase, Nick Chubb. We have Joe Burrow. Base cards. Christian Harris, Tyron Davis Price, Snoop Connor, Damian Pierce, and Kahil Shakir. Guys, we made it. That is the final cards for break 4186. I am going to move these over to the sorting table. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to get the stage set again. And then we're going to come back with 4185, guys. 4185 will be in 3 to 5 minutes.